Hey creators, how you doing? ArnieCAP here, a very motivated, a very fired up, a very passionate, very inspired ArnieCAP. Not so much yesterday, not so much yesterday. So have you ever just been in a funk, like just woke up, things weren't right? It wasn't that you were depressed, it wasn't that you were angry or anything like that. You were just kind of in a funk. So I woke up that way yesterday, and I was aware of it. I could feel it. I wasn't really sure what to do with it. And then I got this text message from a dear friend of mine named Lesa Joyner, one of my favorite people on the planet, one of my favorite people in life, Lesa Joyner. And out of nowhere, I get this text from her. I'm gonna read it to you. It says, "You have been in my prayers. So grateful for your energy and positive support to everyone. Love you." So then I texted her back that I had woke up sad that morning and that she had just destroyed that, like she just got me going. And then she said, "I pray for wisdom, strength, and humor to ooze from your pores." Like, are you kidding me? Are you freaking serious? Like, who laces those words together? Who brought those words together? I pray for wisdom, strength, and for your humor to ooze from your pores. And then she ended it with these letters, NM, which means no mess, no miracle. So Lesa Joyner, first of all, thank you. You just absolutely flipped my state the second I got that text. Now, what was interesting about that text was that when I got it from Lesa, for whatever reason, she had really no idea that I was waking up in that funk, right? She didn't know. I didn't send out a communication that said, "Hey everybody, somebody give me some positive noogies here because I'm waking up in a funk." But I firmly believe, I am firmly committed to the belief that God, the Holy Spirit, the great creator of our universe, planted that thought in her head, and she thought of me. It nudged her to reach out to me, and she did. And I don't know if she even realizes the impact that had on me. Here's what I want to share with you. The process of influencing behaviors and decisions and activities of another person, right? That process, not a manipulative process, in a positive, productive way, simply by helping them reframe their mindset is what life is all about. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I've used this technique, I've taught this technique for years in selling, because I've always known that if I really wanted a captive audience with my consumer, then I needed to first, before I could show them any product, before I could do anything in terms of offering them a product or service, the best thing to do would be to get their mindset right. And so I already know how consumers typically act to salespeople. They immediately have this kind of negative posturing or negative consideration towards salespeople. So I always knew that the very first thing I wanted to do was unpackage that and change that mindset. Now, so this is not just a selling technique. This is a life skill. Like, this is an attribute of outward influence. It is the process of being consumed with how another person is experiencing life at that moment, so that the relationship that's being developed, this connection that's being developed, is sitting on a platform of affinity and high regard. That process is so important and so instrumental in how you create this great story that you're writing every second of the day. What Lesa did this morning was she engaged my thoughts, but she laced these specific words together in a very simple text, and she created this awareness in me. She created an awareness that my state was low. And I began to realize, well, I've got a full day in front of me that I've got to be productive. I've got to lead people. I've got to inspire people. I have to contribute to the organization. How am I going to do that if I'm in this low state? And then it had me realizing that I needed to pay that forward, that I needed to do the same. When she influenced my thoughts, she influenced my behaviors for the remainder of the day. So here we go. I have a challenge for you. My challenge for you is to send a text today to someone. Send a text today to someone who, the first person that pops in your mind. And the nature of your text is, the sole purpose of your text is to just let them know, hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm praying about you. I'm feeling for you today. And I want you to know, I want you to be encouraged. I just want you to be encouraged. Find those words, lace them together, and put it out there. And when you do, in the comments below here, I want you to tell me about it. And if you don't want to use the person's name, you don't have to use the person's name, but tell me how you influenced the mindset and the behaviors of another person today. My thought for you around it is this: be a positive influence on the people you're connected with, and just watch how that unfolds and how that spreads and how that creates change for the story of your life. I'm ArnieCAP, and we were all created from scratch.